tonight we're just going to be going over, a basic introduction to the essential oils. And I know that some of you have already been using essential oils for a while, and I love that. And that is great. It's great to always kind of revisit the basics anyway. But for those of you that are new, we're glad you're here. Julie, if you want to go ahead and go on to the next slide. This is literally my favorite topic. And tonight we're going to go over the what, why, how, and a little bit of when and where to use the essential oils. And so for starters, we're going to talk about what are essential oils, right? So essential oils are the aromatic compounds that are naturally found in the seeds, bark, stems, root, flowers, and other parts of the plants. doTERRA's CPTG oils are 100% pure and used as a holistic approach to self-care for a wide range of applications. And we have a tremendous amount of support from the scientific community, which makes us really, above above and beyond, which is pretty awesome. But we can honestly and emphatically say that we definitely provide natural solutions for a healthy lifestyle. You want to slide? So there's a couple of things that really set doTERRA apart from the other companies around the world. And one of them, of course, is this label CPTG, which actually stands for Certified Pure Tested Grade. And that just means that there are no fillers, no artificial ingredients that would dilute their active qualities, and they're free from contaminants and other toxic chemicals and residues. A lot of brands out there can claim that they have 100% pure essential oils, but very, very few of them. In fact, I would venture to say that none of them are subjected to the standard of rigorous testing that doTERRA uses to monitor the chemical composition, the purity, and the potency. So doTERRA works very, very closely with the chemists and growers to select botanical and correct species grown in ideal climates, and they're carefully harvested at the right time, sometimes down to the hour. It's very important for some essential oils to be harvested before the sun comes up. So they're out there pre-dawn harvesting the oils, which I thought was just the most fascinating thing when I learned that. But nonetheless, doTERRA provides the safest and most beneficial oils available in the whole world today. So we use these essential oils medicinally, right? And we want to know that they are always going to be pure and our results are going to be consistent. Just like if you purchased an over-the-counter or pharmaceutical medications, you know that it's going to be consistent and the same every single time. That's what that CPTG is guaranteeing you, is that consistency of chemistry, which means consistency in results and effects in the body. Next one is all about our dedication to the testing, or well, rather, the testing of the and quality isn't impressive enough. Another factor that really sets doTERRA apart is the heart of the executive team at this company. It's so, so precious. So not only have they actually changed the essential oil industry for the better in a scientific manner, we're also making a difference ethically with our co-impact sourcing and our Healing Hands Foundation, their philanthropic arm of doTERRA. Now, there's a few different ways that you can use essential oils. We're going to move on to the next slide. So there's three ways, standard, right? So aromatic, and I think that kind of goes without saying, right? You open that bottle and you smell it. Those oils are volatile. They jump right out of the bottle so you can smell them. But you can diffuse them like I am behind me. I've got my little diffuser going, or you can inhale them straight from the bottle or from your hands to provide a calming and very soothing or even uplifting environment, or to cleanse and purify the air. Another way is topically, and you'll see that T icon on the essential oils when they can be used topically, and they can be safely applied topically on the skin, whether you're targeting an achy knee or a sore shoulder, or maybe even like a headache. You can use this when diluted with a carrier oil right on the skin, and it absorbs very quickly and easily. The third way is internal. And when I speak about internally consuming essential oils, I'm only talking about doTERRA. And the reason for that is that I just don't have the research under my belt about any other essential oil companies. So I don't have the confidence in telling you whether or not they are safe to ingest. But doTERRA has some of their essential oils labeled for internal ingestion, ingestion with the supplement facts written on the side of the bottle. So that's your indicator. If you're ever confused about whether or not you can consume one of doTERRA's essential oils, just look for the supplemental facts on the side of the bottle. And we put this in our water. I have several oils in my water right now while I'm sipping on it. And it can really get some targeted wellness, some targeted effects whenever you use the essential oils in that way. So some quick safety tips. We have some quick little rules. I don't know if you want to screen grab this right quick, but for sure, never ever put essential oils in your eyes, down into your ears, or up your nose. Okay, that's just number one, right? And then the next thing down, of course, is the citrus oils and blends containing the citrus oils. That might be like Clary Calm. There's a couple of different blends out there that can be photosensitive, and all that means is that it enhances or just increases the effects of the sun on your skin. So you don't want to put a citrus oil on your skin and then go out in full sun where your skin is exposed, just going to intensify it, right? So you always want to drink out of a stainless steel or a glass bottle whenever you're using an essential oil, so it doesn't soak into the plastic and doesn't break down the plastic of a cup or a bottle. And you want to dilute your essential oils with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil to ensure a positive experience. And the reason for that, now we do use the word dilution, and obviously by volume you definitely are diluting, but the carrier oil is the key word there. It's carrying the essential oils into the body. So whenever you're using them topically, the essential oils can literally just evaporate right off your skin. So even if it's an oil that doesn't bother your skin, you're going to want to use a carrier oil, because then you can use less essential oil to get the same results, because the carrier oil will wrap around that essential oil molecule and carry it into the blood and make it more effective. I love that. So extra dilution for babies and children. We have some great charts for that. If you're concerned about sensitive skin for an elderly person or a child in your life or for yourself, just ask the person that invited you. We have some wonderful charts that break it down and make it really easy to understand. Now, I can't talk about holistic health like we are tonight without addressing the nutritional health. So these are our foundational products. They're on our best sellers list for years and years. And that is for a very good reason. They're packed with bioavailable vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients, not to mention the antioxidants and powerful anti-inflammatory properties. I've been using them myself for almost 10 years. And my biggest rave is I started taking them when my fourth child was 10 months old, 11 months old. And so I had like severe mommy brain. If you guys are moms, you know what I'm talking about, when you've had pregnancy after pregnancy and you feel like your brain has been eaten away by the children, whether it's lack of sleep or poor diet or whatever your situation is. But I just couldn't think straight. And so when I started taking the vitamins, I noticed within a week that I wasn't taking a nap in the middle of the day, which was a huge deal for me. And I wasn't snacking and pecking at junky food all day. My body was satiated with the vitamins and minerals that it needed, in addition to my regular meals, obviously. And I could hold conversations with adults and remember them later, which was such a big deal. So we, just a moment, I'm so sorry. My little man has something to say to me. Just a moment. All right, so but anyway, so they do have a 30-day money back guarantee, which is really, really important to know as well. If you don't feel better, sleep better, have less aches and pains, or have better brain function, all of these things, right, then you can other little add-on items that you can add on for inflammation, energy, digestive health, and several other things. You can customize these and you can change them month to month. So very, very customizable pack. So we're going to go over the top 13 oils, and we're just going to kind of bounce through these one right after the other. So if you want to zoom in, do it. Right. So Adaptive is one of our newest blends that has come to doTERRA, and obviously it promotes a centered and calm mindset, and helps with fatigue and indecision and irritability. So I'm sure you can imagine I have used this oil quite a lot for the last year and a half, almost bathed in it. I do have a roller bottle, the touch roller bottle, that I literally keep in my pocket everywhere I go for that indecision, or where you get a little bit irritated with other people. or yourself. I mean, gosh, let's face it, right? We all get irritated with ourselves from time to time as well. Then the next one over is balance. And this one is one of my gateway oils. This was one of the ones that I started with, that has become a pivotal part of I use this every single day. I use it on my nightstand every morning before I get out of bed. I put some on my feet. And every night as I'm laying down to go to bed at night, I put a little bit in my hand and inhale deeply and then rub it on my chest and my back. And it just helps to promote an overall sense of relaxation and makes me feel like I'm ready to get up and start the day. The breathe essential oil is one that helps. Of course, it says here that it promotes restful sleep and easy breathing. And what that's code for is it reduces snoring. So if you have a noisy sleeper near you, right, you can put a little bit of that breathe in your diffuser on your night stand and let it run, and then everybody gets better sleep. Okay, because it's going to be opening up the airways, so it's great for respiratory function. It's just what you think it is, and just inhaling it straight from the hand is very effective at opening up your airways and making it feel like you can breathe again, whether it's seasonal issues with allergies, or if it is, cold or whatever. It's really, really beneficial for the airways. So copaiba helps to soothe anxious feelings. Again, you're going to start seeing a pattern, right? A lot of these are going to be focusing on soothing those anxious feelings. They're all anti-inflammatory, and they all work in a slightly different way, which is super cool. But the copaiba supports immune and cardiovascular system, and is very it's a systemic anti-inflammatory. It's very subtle, but it's very powerful. And so this also has become a daily oil for me as well. I put a drop underneath my tongue every morning and every evening. And honestly, it tastes like you licked a tree, but it's not awful. And the flavor goes away pretty quickly. So don't be afraid. Give it a whirl. Put a little bit of copaiba underneath your tongue, right in that little pocket, just for a few days in a row, and see if you notice a difference. I think you will. So deep blue is, we joke around and call that one chiropractor in the bottle. Is a chiropractor. So we joke around. This one is going to be targeting muscle aches, joint pain, and any kinds of aches or pains that come along with the joints or muscles or whatever. A lot of people will use them before and after a workout, right? So they can gear up for a heavy workout and then cooling down afterwards. It's great for all kinds of aches and pains, and you want to use that topically with a carrier right on the spot as close as possible. Digest then is the next one over, and that one is our stem to stern digestive health oil. So anything that is upsetting your gastrointestinal tract, whether it is indigestion or an upset tummy or nausea, diarrhea, constipation, anything from top to bottom, it's going to help ease any kind of discomfort in those areas. And a lot of people will use it for motion sickness. That's a big one right there. But we keep a bottle of this in our bathrooms just in case any kid, for any random reason, is feeling nauseous. Just inhaling that straight from the bottle helps a lot. So frankincense is our king of oils. And honestly, I just say, if you don't know what to put on something, just put some frankincense on it. It'll probably help. it's This oil is amazing, and it seems to be like the best Swiss Army knife ever. But it's been used for literally millennia in meditation practices from different religious groups, and for its relaxation, right? So you probably smelled it if you've ever walked into an Orthodox church of any sort. You're going to smell that frankincense burning somewhere, but it's just very calming and very soothing. One of my favorite things to do, though, is .gov, and that's a lot. Not asking you to go down that rabbit hole, but pubmed.gov is all the published medical journals available out there. And if you plug in frankincense Latin word, which is boswellia, Boswelia, and look at all of the different cancer studies that have been done with that particular oil, it's mind-boggling. It's really, really cool. So the next one down there is lavender. And I think that everybody knows that lavender is very calming and soothing, and we hear it used in all these different lotions and candles, et cetera, et cetera. Real lavender, actual lavender, not the synthetic version you're going to find in your lotions and your candles, is actually very calming and very soothing, and not in a sedative way. Like, it's not going to put you to sleep even though you're not tired, but It will help you calm down and feel more at peace. It's also a great antihistamine. And what that means is that it's going to fight off allergies, right? So we use that all the way through our the summertime with the mosquitoes. I know Rainy's down there in Florida. Blah. The mosquitoes are as big as your face. And so she's probably using a lot of lavender for those mosquito bites because it stops that red, itchy welt that pops up right away. And that works for just about anything that would cause that. Um, the lavender is also delightful on burns. Just FYI, I keep a bottle in my kitchen near my stove because I'm a little bit accident prone. And so dabbing a little bit of lavender right on a spot that maybe you touched a hot pan or an oven rack or something like that, that lavender really kills that burn super fast. Lemon is going to be very elevating with the mood. It cleanses the body, it purifies the air. It's so yummy. I love the scent of lemon. I put a couple of drops on my vacuum cleaner filter whenever I'm going to vacuum. So not only does my house smell awesome like lemons, but also it's purifying whatever I'm vacuuming up, whatever that air is that's circulating up from my carpeting. 5 kids and a dog and a couple of cats, and we got all kinds of stuff going on here. So the lemon constantly going, circulating through the air as I'm vacuuming is not only a mood booster, but also it's going to help me purify the air. On Guard. Oh my gosh. On Guard has been like the best oil over the past time that we've had here. This is great for supporting the immune system. It helps support healthy respiratory function. It purifies the air whenever it's diffused. We diffuse this almost constantly during every cold and flu season, and I have done that for the past 9 years. Diffused On Guard together with Breathe every day, every night, all the time, to just constantly kill the pathogens in the air. We have hand soap, we have toothpaste, believe it or not, with the On Guard oil in it. It tastes kind of cinnamony. It's super yummy. And mouthwash and so many different things with the On Guard oil in it, and it's for a good reason. It's because this one is super effective. The oil combination in there is amazing against almost all pathogens out there. Now, if you really want to kick it up a notch, you might add some oregano. This one is our hardcore antibiotic, and it's also an antioxidant and antiviral, and it's just really helpful for the immune system, and it helps reduce inflammation as well. All of your herby oils are going to be anti-inflammatories, and so this is definitely one of those. It's very strong. This one we highly recommend a lot of dilution, just because it's a little stingy on the skin. And the only reason for that is because it's so powerful. So a very little bit goes a very long way. Use your carrier oil as directed and you'll be good. Peppermint oil. Oh, I love peppermint. Okay, so peppermint oil, how do you describe peppermint oil? It's cooling. It opens up your airways. It helps oxygenate the blood in your brain, right? So that helps you think better. It helps me focus and concentrate. And then, of course, opening the airways. And it also helps to soothe the digestive system. So peppermint is a staple. I probably have 5 bottles open all over my house because the whole family uses it so much. But recently we have used it to help reduce a fever. So not only does it help tackle whenever you're just sunshine, right? It'll cool your body down, but it can help bring down a fever, and it can help kill a hot flash in a hot minute. So talk about cooling power, right? You want that peppermint in your house, in your bag, on hand all the time, especially if you're in that season where the hot flashes are an issue, or if you live in a crazy hot place like Florida, right, Rainey? So the last one, last but not least, we'll say, is our tea tree oil. And that is for cleansing and rejuvenating for the skin. Okay, so we use it kind of like as a spot treatment. I have several teenagers in my house right now. So the tea tree oil is used in conjunction with the facial cleanser. We add a couple drops to that and wash our face, especially after wearing a mask all day, every day. That tea tree oil has really helped clear up any blemishes that have popped up because of the kids having to wear the masks at school, which has been great. But it's just a great promotion for the healthy immune system. It's a staple. It's a staple in your basket, and everybody should have these in their home. They're my favorite.
Wow, that was great, Kira. Thank you so much. You took us through a lot of information about these top 13 oils, and you can really tell that with these 13 oils, you can handle just about anything that comes down the pike in your home. So I want to talk to you about how you get oils like that into your home. Most people don't understand or know anything about how doTERRA operates. So I like to just say it's like Sam's or Costco. It's a wholesale buying. The only difference is you don't walk into a brick and mortar store. You order online. How easy is that? And things are delivered to your door in a wellness box. So doTERRA has put together some starter packages, and they have discounted them because they want us to be able to have certain oils in our home at a reasonable price that work together to help us with our health. So Kira explained that Lifelong Vitality, our essential oil infused vitamins and supplements, are a key part of our foundation of health. And actually, even though we're the largest essential oil company in the world, Lifelong Vitality, believe it or not, is our #1 selling product. So my favorite way for people to start with doTERRA is a package that includes the Lifelong Vitality. Just about everyone uses Lifelong Vitality. So either you can get it when you first start, or you can add it on, or you can get it later. So this particular starter package, like all of the rest, you don't have to pay the account activation fee. Just like Sam's or Costco, there's a fee to be part of the buying group, the wholesale buying group. And that is waived here. Sam's and Costco don't do that for us. But this is a wonderful package that includes all of the foundational supplements, our essential oil infused vitamins, and 5 oils that we use every day that are included and free because of the discount. If you don't want to start with that package, you may want to get 10 oils and a real powerhouse diffuser. And if that's the case, then this next collection, the Home Essentials Kit, is the one for you. These oils are full-size bottles. You still get 5 of the oils free. You still don't have to pay account activation fee. And the beautiful thing is you can add on the Lifelong Vitality either now when you first start or later on next month, whatever suits you. If this price point is not comfortable for you, then we have other price point kits. And these starter kits are just as discounted as the other ones. The one on the left is the Healthy Start Kit that has 10 of our foundational oils. Kira discussed them all. This kit also includes a diffuser. These are smaller size bottles, but the price point is smaller, and you can add on again that what we call Lifelong Vitality. That's the essential oil infused supplements. Last but certainly not least is one of our newer collections. And this one here, we're so lucky to have as a starter kit because this handles all of the needs of your home in an aromatic way, killing airborne pathogens, as well as including many of the oils that Kira talked about that we can use in different ways. So whatever price point suits you, doTERRA has you covered with various different discounted starter packages. If you can click to the next one then, Jules. This one here is called Make Over Your Home. It's the Natural Solutions Kit, okay? This is for a family that wants to have some of our products in various different areas of their home, whether it's our toothpaste and wonderful mouthwash, whether it's some of our great lotions, hand lotions, and everything, including our Lifelong Vitality and a wonderful selection of oils. A lot of times we say that the larger the kit, the larger the discount. And if that's comfortable for you, then this is a great way to start and remake over your home. So I hope that this explained to you the easy ways to start with doTERRA. The best way to get the best price is to talk to the person that helped you, that invited you to this class so that they can help you get started. You want to be paired with someone that is going to, that like the person who invited you here, that's going to help you go over the oils that you got, give you the best support ongoing and educationally and support for your health needs. And also feel free to join that person's Facebook group so that you can be in an ongoing community where you can ask questions, have a dialogue, and share your experiences.